engage and take action for a greener Liberia? The Environmental Hour, your voice, your environment, your future. Join Rufus Divine Connect every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 5 to 6 p.m. only on Love FM 105.1. Together, we can protect our environment, create awareness, and build a cleaner, healthier, and greener Liberia. The Environmental Hour, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 5 to 6 p.m. on Love FM 105.1. The Environmental Hour with Rufus Divine Cannon, giving the environment a voice.
I hear the call, protect the land that feeds us all. Together strong, hand in hand, we can heal. Voices for the Green Liberia! Vision Media! Rufus Divine Cane! Our land, our future, our responsibility. Liberia, stand up! From Moravia streets to the ocean shore, we see pollution like never before. Plastic in the drainage, dirt everywhere. If we don't act now, who will care? Our beaches crying, rivers in pain. Garbage blocking every drain. When heavy rain comes pouring down, flood water spreads all around town. Holy Mary, I hear the call, protect the land that feeds us all. Together strong, hand in hand, we can heal our motherland. Green Liberia, rise today. Let's keep pollution far away. Plant a tree, keep water clean. Fight for a future fresh and green. VGL is raising the voice. Protecting nature is our choice. Stand up now, come join the fight for Liberia, shining bright. Drainage is not a garbage bin. Throwing waste, there is not a win. Keep the community safe and clean. That's the way to build our dream. Fishermen need clean water too. Healthy oceans feed me and you. Forests, wetlands, animals all need our help before they fall. One small action can bring big change. Clean today, tomorrow rearrange. Teach the children, spread the word. Let every voice be seen and heard.
Yes, indeed. It's another wonderful day, a wonderful time, another opportunity afforded us by the All Supreme, the Most High God. We always give Him thanks and appreciation for what He continued to do, what He's done. We say thank you for the energy. Thank you for the breath of life. If it wasn't for God on our side, some of us, where would have been today? But His special grace got us, and we are counted amongst the living. Welcome. It's another fascinating time here to discuss our environment. It's always important that we do so that we have an enabling environment to live happily and free, because Mother Nature has her own way of coming back at us when we do not actually get involved with the right things. So I'm encouraging all of you, join us here at Voices for a Green Liberia, VGL Media, in collaboration with Love FM. We are here every Monday, Wednesday and Fridays to talk about issues of our environment. It's quite interesting. We've been dealing with lots of topics. Today, we are looking at the future of Liberia's beaches. Yes, take a tour on our beaches today. There are a lot of things happening there. We're talking about development, or are we destroying our beaches? So, the biggest question we're going to ask this evening: are we developing our beaches, or are we slowly destroying them? You are there following us on Love TV Live, or better still, on Voices for a Green Liberia Facebook page. I love to say welcome, whatever your time zone is. And if you are listening to us via Love Radio 105.1, welcome. Let us get to talk the issue that matters to the growth and development of our country. As we all know, Liberia look forward to celebrate our 179th independence. Oh, yes. Glory be to God that we will be observing 179 years of existence as a republic, an independent nation. Wow. So, are we independent? That's one of the questions you'll be asking yourself. You want to get the question over to others, whatever it is. But we are looking at our environment. My name is Rufus Divine Cannon. I lead and other follow, first among equals. Of course, I'm destined for greatness. I am the executive director, founder, and executive director of Voices for a Green Liberia. And we are in collaboration with Love FM 105.1. So today, we will definitely go in depth to talk about our beaches and what are some of the things that we are doing, the do's and don'ts. Because, mind you, Mother Nature has her own way. Like I always say, information is as important as food, water, shelter, and medication. So if the information is now passed on to safeguard our space, we're going to do things out of the way, thinking that we are doing it the right way. And mind you, you always hear people say, ignorance to the law, there's no excuse. So Mother Nature will never tell you, say, oh, because you don't know, so it will pardon you. No. So if you take upon your time, you be filling our drainages with your waste from your homes. Well, Mother Nature has her own way of responding to your action. If you take upon the time and be mining sand from our beaches, well, Mother Nature has her own way of telling you, look, you are doing the wrong thing. So those institutions that are responsible, that are clubbed with the responsibility to actually caution us, to give us the direction in which we should go, if they are not actually doing the things that they ought to do, now there comes in Voices for a Green Liberia. We see it as a means of enlightening the minds of our people on the things that we take lightly, but it is harming us gradually on a daily basis. If you think that climate change is far, it's no longer in the future, it is right here with us. And it comes with lots of threats, it comes with lots of things based on our action. We can minimize the threats that are posed by Mother Nature by doing the right thing, cleaning our environment, making sure that our drainages are clean, and uh, putting into place those mechanisms that will upkeep Mother Nature and our environment intact. So, like we said to you, we'll be looking at our beaches. We'll be looking at the future of our beaches. You and I do know Liberia is blessed with beautiful beaches. As blessed as we are, our coastal line, we have a long coastal line. Our coastal line is very large and rich in marine resources. From Monrovia to Robertsport, from Buchanan to Harper, and other coastal communities. We have lots of resources. We have lots of beauty along our coastal line. Okay, So our beaches provides recreation, tourism opportunities, employment, fishing, and a source of livelihood for many people. You and I do know. But today, guess what? What is happening to us? Liberia's beaches are facing serious threat. Our beaches are faced with serious threat. I know some of you right now, you're listening, you are closer to the beach, you have your homes not far from the beach, you are taking your walk along the beach and listening or viewing us. We say welcome. Look around you. See how our beaches are going by the day. There are practices that we are involved with that is taking away the beauty, that is taking away the coastal line. Erosion is creeping on us gradually. Every day, we find our friends mining sand from the beaches and see it as a livelihood, a place of employment. What is being done about those things? We have our friends taking the dirt from their homes and throwing it on the beaches. What has been done about that? What are penalties that are measured for those who are doing those things? Come to think about it. We leave our homes. We go on the beach to defecate. You know the danger you pose into your own life? Come to think about this. So these are things that we continue to do, and at the end of the day, it's going to haunt us. Like I said, our beaches are faced with serious threats. And what are some of the threats? Plastic wastes. Plastic wastes is part of the threat. Uncontrolled construction is part of the threat. You find people building on the beaches, the structures that they are ought not to build, they are building those structures there. And some of them, they have met up with the resistance of Mother Nature because, man, you build that gigantic structure along the coastal line, the beach, the erosion come and wear it away. Take upon your time. Just walk down the 10th Street area and go towards, even going up towards the mansion area, or even going forward to the 14, the 15, the 16, all the way to 24th Street areas, and see the level of destruction erosion have caused. Oh yes, the destruction, the erosion have caused because of our action. We found our brothers doing sand mining. We were experiencing coastal erosion on a daily basis. And the worst thing about it, people who are closer to the beaches, you know what they are doing? They are turning their sewage lines directly on the beach. So we are experiencing sewage pollution. It's also a threat. Illegal dumping of garbage on our beaches. It is a threat. Climate change by itself, changing the face of our coastal line. You know your favorite beach in the town now? Yes. For some of us, we normally go, along the, we are in the Painesville area, so we normally go, if it's not Afro Beach, we go to, how you call it, Sawyer Beach, or the famous Miami Beach. Those beaches, they had a very good land space. They had a very good land space. But today, trust me, the erosion is encroaching on the land space gradually. And one of the dangerous parts here, you understand that even the Miami Beach at present, in the Painesville area there, is faced with a serious challenge because you find the ocean merging with the lagoon. The ocean have merged with the lagoon. So what has happened here is that it has taken a lot of the land space. It has taken a discussion. It has taken a lot of land space. It has definitely taken a lot of land space. Soya Beach, that we all know. I'm calling these areas not because I'm promoting them or want to promote them. It's not about promotion, but it's about the reality. These are visible things. These are things that we should keep our eyes on. We are not paying keen attention to these things. All we are doing now, our focus is on politics. Now we are looking at drugs and all the kind of things. Yeah, these are good things. These are good information. But what is happening if care is not given, if the emergency techniques or whatever defense is not put in place, we will lose a lot of our land on the coastal line. Now, comparing, like I made the example the last time on one of our editions. In Buchanan, you have a place called Sunset Beach. And in Monrovia, we have a lot of beaches here. Now, understand that Sunset Beach, the effect that erosion is causing for folks or the beaches in Monrovia or in Montserrat is not as grief as what is happening in Buchanan and other areas. Sunset Beach is preserved because there are lots of coconut trees planted. The coconut trees are there in the numbers. So that's one of the defense and preventive measures of this erosion. Yes. Now West Point is off completely. It's just a portion of West Point down there now. A big land that you and I all know, we know that we open our eyes to. The West Point is nearly gone. Visit the beach where our brothers and sisters go to, the livelihood, the fish, and all that kind of thing, where they live. It is polluted. I went West Point the last time. I saw the beach where you see the kids playing, and at the same time, people are defecating right at that same area, and they are living right there. It's so pathetic. And at the end of the day, erosion is actually taking away everything from us. Once some money, West Point will be no more. Because of the practices, people take the dikes from their homes and just throw it right on the beach. And the sea gets angry and bring it back to them. They go there and defecate. The sea bring that same thing back to them. Health threat. The livelihood is threatened. But yeah, again, those institutions that are responsible to caution the people, provide the level of education, are they providing the kind of education that is required? That's the biggest question. So we hear our voices for a green Liberia, VGL Media, to otherwise that with our little meager resources, friends making donations for the work that we do, we will get the information across through the social media and like what we are doing now on the radio. Thanks to Love FM for affording us the opportunity to air the views of our people and enlighten their minds on the danger they are posing to themselves as it relates to Mother Nature. Okay? So like we said, today, Liberia's beaches are facing serious threats. Some of the threats has to do with plastic wastes, uncontrolled construction, sand mining, coastal erosion, sewage pollution, illegal dumping, and climate change are changing the face of our coastal line. The question here is, are we developing our beaches or are we slowly destroying them? Development is very important. We all know, you and I do know. Development is very important. Liberia needs tourism, hotels, restaurants, recreational centers, and businesses along the coasts. We see a lot along the coastal line. You have, especially going towards the Roberts International Airport. You have the Marshall area there. There are a lot of recreational areas there. Yes, of course. Even in Central Monrovia, along even going along the end there, there are a lot of places along the coastal line. People are creating, having the recreation centers. That is good. It's very important for all of us. But development without proper planning can become what? Destruction. Development without proper planning can become destruction. So let me give you the importance of our beaches. If some of you don't know, let us get to know. It contributes a lot. The beaches contribute a lot. It contributes to tourism and recreation. Those who find themselves in the fisheries area, and it also brings about livelihood, employment opportunities. Our brothers and sisters that are employed at these recreation centers along the beach, and, the beaches, you have our brothers and sisters being employed by those institutions. You see what it does? We're talking about national economic growth. The beach provides that. Community identity and culture. Protection of coastal ecosystem. That's the importance of our beaches. Some of the importance of our beaches. Come to think about it, our brothers and sisters in the Nuku Town area, in the West Point areas, those are areas where back in the days when some of us came into Benin, yes, we grew up when we used to go to visit those areas when we were actively playing football. We go all around there to play football. You see, you want to live in that kind of area because it's right by the beach, the sand, you train in the sand and all kind of stuff. But today you cannot find that because erosion have wear out vast majority of the land. So my question to you, our listeners, what does your favorite beach mean to you? For me, I'm in the Painesville area. I have my favorite beaches. Like you have the Miami, you have the how to call this the Soya Beach, and what the other beach name? I normally go to those Afro Beach. I normally go to those areas. It means a lot to me because when I'm stressed, I just take upon my time, go there, see the nature, the beauty of God's handiwork, and and refine myself and refresh myself for a journey, for a new journey. Because when you go on the beach, you just take upon your time and and meditate. Just look at the water, how the sea roll, and the beauty of God's handiwork. You get refreshed. If you are even worried, that worry will definitely go away. You have friends, you're interacting with friends, meeting new friends, saying good things. And it helps a lot. So the question here, what does your favorite beach mean to you? Is it just a place to relax, or does it provide income for you or your community? We have the, how do you call the place? Oh man, where our brothers, our disadvantaged youth now, they are more. They use the beach now as a means, to shield themselves and carry on their attitudes. Right now, visit our beaches. From 10th Street, afar, going all the way up to 24th Street, you have blocks there. You have our brothers and sisters right there now, doing the habit, getting engaged with a lot of things. King Gray, back in the days, King Gray was one of those fine areas. You go to King Gray, you see the beach Come on, man. So lively, so unique. But now, what value is it adding on to the people nowadays? The people are even threatened because, mind you, it's not being used for the rightful purpose. People going fishing, and yes, but mostly you have disadvantaged youth making use of the beach around the King Gray area, and most of our beaches that are not developed in terms of having recreation centers and other things. They've been occupied by our disadvantaged youth. Another aspect of it, development. Is it a good thing or a threat when it comes to our beaches? What beach development brings tourists, hotels and resorts, restaurants and entertainment centers, tourism investments, job for young people, improved roads and infrastructure, increased government revenues. Oh, yes. So think about it. You have this place, the Hotel Africa. You think if Hotel Africa is revamped, like we hear something in the making, that plans are on the way for the revamping of Hotel Africa. You know how many jobs will be created? You know how many young people will be employed? That's a form of employment. With all of these good things I've named, the question here is the development properly planned? Or are we just doing things out of the way? Oh yeah, let's just go put something on our place there. We must properly plan. When buildings are constructed to close, or when buildings are too close to the shoreline, when sand dunes are removed, and when waste is dumped into the ocean, development can create serious environmental problems. There where you have EPA coming into play to educate the people. When you are constructing along the coastal line, what you need to do and what you ought not to do. Educating them. All right? Development is not the enemy. Unplanned and irresponsible development is the problem. Oh, yes. Unplanned and irresponsible development is the problem. So let us get this break, a brief out. When we come back, we give you more details. We are discussing the future of our beaches. All right? This is the program, the Environmental Hour here with me, Rufus Divine Cannon.
Our future, our responsibility. Liberia, stand up!
Pollution is not just an environmental issue. It is a health issue, a community issue, a national issue. The future of Liberia depends on what we do today. Clean Liberia, Green Liberia. Join the movement with Voices for a Green Liberia, VGL Media, in collaboration with Love FM, educating, advocating, acting for a green Liberia.
In the drainage everywhere. If we don't act now, our land, our future, our responsibility. Liberia, stand up!
Our ocean feeds families across Liberia, but plastic, oil, and waste are destroying marine life. Dead fish, dirty beaches, damaged livelihoods. Keep our beaches clean. Protect our ocean for future generations. Healthy ocean, healthy nation. A message from Voices for a Green Liberia, VGL Media, in collaboration with Love FM 105.1.
Drainage dirt everywhere. If we don't act now, who will care? Responsibility! Liberia! Stand up!
Water is life, but what happens when life becomes polluted? Dumping garbage, chemicals, and sewage into rivers and beaches is poisoning our waters. Contaminated water spreads diseases and kill aquatic life. Protect our rivers, protect our beaches. Never dump waste into water. Save water, save life. A message from Voices for a Green Liberia, VGL Media, in collaboration with Love FM 105.1.
Our beaches crying rivers.
Okay, after the commercials in our messaging, we are back to give you more details. And on the flip side, we will open the lines so that you can weigh in on some of the things that we've raised. And let's get talking. What needs to be done to preserve our beaches? Okay, so we are looking now at the destruction of our beaches. Yes, what are some of the things that are destroying our beaches? One of the things we have singled out here has to do with plastic pollution. Visit our beaches. Plastic pollution is one of the most concerning things now in Liberia when it comes to pollution. Plastic pollution. Many beaches are covered with plastic bottles, bags, food containers, and other wastes. From 10th Street all the way to 24th Street. It's not easy. Even our friends, we have Ocean 11, right? Ocean 11 had to seal the place up because where the water is, trust me, where the water is polluted. And right now, those institutions that are along the way, even those homes that are along the corridor there, they are under threat because the erosion is moving faster based on the pollution of our ocean and our beaches. So we say plastic pollution is one of the major threats to our beaches in Liberia. Uncontrolled construction is one of the major and concerning issues that have posed threat, is posing threat to our beaches. Uncontrolled construction. Building and businesses constructed too close to the ocean may be threatened by erosion and can also interfere with natural coastal protection. Yeah, building too close. That's what happens. You build your business area right so close to the coastal line, it threatens, poses a serious threat. Another thing has to do with sand mining. We've said this thing time with our numbers. Sand mining, sand mining. The guys are mining sand on our beaches. And they are now seeing it as a business and a livelihood. Oh, yes. Mining sand from the beaches day and night. 10th Street Park, it's it's a sand mining place. And you, the same very people who are constructing your homes to other areas because you want the sand to be so cheap because the guys can charge, I think, $100 or so for a bag. This 50 kg bag, I think $100 for one. So you prefer going there to get that sand and forgetting to know that the threat you are posing to all of us livelihood, all because of your selfish gain. And cheap is very expensive. You go there, get it sent cheap. But at the final analysis, the country is put at risk because most of our beaches have been weared away, and homes that are near those beaches have been wear out by erosion. Because the more you dig, they say that's how far the erosion will go. So as you dig the sand, the water comes. Where is the coastal defense? Are we putting mechanism in place to have this coastal defense? Let me say welcome to you, Betty B. Bapu. Betty, thank you so much for joining. And I also say welcome to you, Benetta Mason. Both of you join us, and all others who have joined our live feed, we say welcome. Our beaches are threatened. Now, the independence will be celebrated in Grand Bassa County. Folks would love to go on the beach. The Sunset Beach, you got the Sun Coast, like Abi Muda, who gave you promotion anyway. Abi Muda just constructed something very nice in Buchanan there called Sun Coast. Sun Coast Beach and Resort. Folks will be going there to experience Mother Nature. We have a tourist who have come, a YouTuber who have come to the country to showcase the beauty. We're taking him to Patawi, to other areas. And but to really take him along our coastal line where you have our beaches, just bring him right from 10th Street all the way, y'all watch you from the Mansion Way. Said, let's start from the Mansion Way all the way up to King Gray, and let him see the destruction that is taking place right now. We are not making use, we are not preserving this blessing God has given us, but rather we are destroying it with our own hands. You know how many countries that are not privileged to have the kind of coastal line that we have? We should be grateful. Just from our coastal line, there are a lot of resources that can be generated just from our coastal line. Baby Sierra Leone here. Go to Sierra Leone right now. Those that own resorts along the coastal line in Sierra Leone, they make money. Why some of you now, let's think about it. Why you think the French national who came and put that Limbasa today, that all other things that the minds of Liberians are opening now, they're building resorts for themselves, a Liberian owned resort and all kind of stuff. But the owner of Limbasa, you know how many dollars he have made? The investment he made down there, he has gotten it, and the profits he owns now. Our government, you can invest into these tourist area. I, for one, I was born in Montserrat, precisely, Gaddosville supermarket. And my father used to work, he served as one of the managers there in Grand Cape County. There's a hotel, but then now they just got some little small stuff there now, trying to revamp the area. Hotel Wakola, the Hotel Wakola. Today, when we opened our eyes and grew up, we used to pay a visit to Hotel Wakola. That's why the last time when I paid a visit, when they were doing the surfing competition there in Grand Cape County, when I paid a visit to Grand Cape County and saw the hotel that I once slept in as a boy being destroyed by the civil unrest. And that hotel was a hub for tourists. Everyone who came into Liberia, they trooped to Grand Cape County. Hotel Wakola, that's the biggest hotel there in Grand Cape County. But then, Hotel Wakola was the place. Oh yes, as a son of a manager of Hotel Wakola, trust me, man, we used to go enjoy ourselves on our breaks. enjoy ourselves, and see foreign friends who have come to enjoy. And Liberia has the best, one of the best, or about the best West serving space in West Africa. Is our government investing in that? The tourism authority. Those are areas that you should earmark for more investment, to invest, because man you, that area lies in rooms. I visited a place, I felt so bad. The erosion have encroached on the land. There's just little space there now. Just little space there now. That place where the water is now, it wasn't by that time. Erosion have wear out vast majority of the land. Grand Cape Man County, that's one of the areas. That's one of the strengths of Grand Cape Man County. So the people of Grand Cape Man County, sons and daughters of Grand Cape Man County, you can put your eyes together. Look, come on, man. Who owns Hotel Wakala? Look, we can build some structures along that coast. You know, that's a tourist area. And one thing that caught my attention, there's another Liberian who's building right by the Le Piso there. Oh yes, very nice structures in place right by Le Piso there. All of these areas, we're not taking keen note. Tourism, we're playing fun, but now we are discussing our beaches. So we said the destruction of Liberia beaches and those things that pose a major threat, we say plastic pollution, uncontrolled construction, sand mining, coastal erosion, sewage and wastewater, as well as climate change. So now, here is it. We have the Sony right here. Where is the Sony entering? Straight to the ocean, right? And all those from the Busia Quarter area there, as far as going closer to the mansion, that whole area, the land is taken away by erosion. They live recreation center together at PHP. It's under threat. Where is the coastal defense? Are we preserving these areas? Or are we just sitting supinely and allowing Mother Nature to take away the livelihood? Because, mind you, if you are not giving the care that is needed to maintain those beaches, Mother Nature will take them away. All right? Mother Nature will definitely take them away. So, who is responsible? Who is responsible for this? So on the angle of the government should prepare coastal planning, enforcement of environmental laws, waste management, protection of coastal zones, and regulations of constructions. That's the role of the government in this. If that is done on the part of the government, trust me, there will be lot of the coastal land preserved. And we'll have that livelihood we once had from our beaches. Now, you the citizens, you have your own role to play, your own responsibility. Stop littering. Participate in beach cleanups. The last time Lions Club did extremely well. They had this one plastic campaign where everyone, they went on the beach, taking up on the plastic and all kind of stuff, cleaning the beaches. That was very laudable. And other organizations, even Orange Liberia, Lone Star, and other people have done. We appreciate that. Okay? So you, the citizens, we the citizens, we need to stop littering. We need to participate in beach cleanups. Those of you that are living by the water there, you need to get engaged with it too. Because you live right by the water, and any harm from the ocean, you will feel the brunt of it. So when you clean the ocean feels, that thing. You say the ocean is clean. Yes, the ocean ain't like there. The ocean clean. So any day you put that, you can put it outside. So one more, when you throwing dirt, like 24th Street and all the area that you're throwing dirt, you're defecating on the beach. The thing will push it back up to the land, push you way past it, say, I ain't deserve being near me, and you're going outside. So you, the citizens, you have your role to play. Stop littering, participate in beach cleanups, protect marine lives, report illegal activities like the sand money and other stuff. Report them. Businesses and developers, here is your part. Follow environmental regulations. And this brings into play the EPA and her regulations. Follow environmental regulations. Manage waste properly. Most of you who have homes by the beaches there, you do not have proper sewage maintenance there. You just send that pipe directly on the beach, messing the place up. EPA, you need to do something about that. So we say businesses and developers, you need to follow environmental regulations, manage waste properly, avoid damaging sensitive coastal areas. And lastly for you, support environmental protection by doing the right thing. Environmental organization, EPA. Educate communities, the people that live in the area. Provide education like what we're doing now. You can serve as co-sponsor of this program. And we use this medium to educate our people. These are ventures you need to get engaged with. And sooner or later, we'll be reaching out to you. Get engaged with these kinds of ventures where people who have the time to educate the people who live around the coastal lines, the do's and don'ts, to preserve our coastal line, our beaches. So say you need to educate communities, conduct cleanups, advocate for policies change. That's why Voices for a Green Liberia, VGL Media, we are here to advocate. We are here to advocate for policy change. The old policy of yesterday is not applicable to today's reality. The way things used to be back in the days is no longer like that now. So let us, upgrade. Let us upgrade those policies. Okay? Let us upgrade those policies. And you need to have monitors on environmental damages. People need to be monitoring. If you are caught damaging the environment, there must be a penalty found leveled against you. And when one or two people gets punished, what's going to happen? It will serve as a deterrent, right? And you, the community, here is your own role. Protect the beaches. Stop dumping dirt from your homes on the beach. Stop using the beach as your latrine. Stop mining sand from the beach. Community dwellers, you see somebody mining sand from the beach, call the relevant authority. All right? Work with local authorities in doing so. Create community-based conservation initiatives. That's why you the community, because mind you, I'm making emphasis on people of 24th Street because you have felt the brunt of the sea actions. Some of you lost your homes, you lost your businesses, you lost your some of you, your family members got killed in that erosion. You woke up one night, erosion already finished carrying the home. It was by grace that you survived it. It was one morning we woke up to the news how terrible it was for the people of 24th Street, as far as other areas closer to 24th Street there. We went there that morning, we saw homes being damaged. People being made homeless, all based on your own actions. All right? So these are questions that we have for you with the little time that we have. Do you think Liberia is developing its beaches responsibly? Should construction be allowed close to the shoreline? Who is more responsible for beach pollution? The government, businesses, or ordinary citizens? Have you noticed changes in your local beach over the years? Should there be quarter punishment for people who pollute our beaches? Can Liberia turn its beaches into major tourist destinations without destroying them? Will you support a national beach protection law? What is the biggest threat facing Liberia's beaches today? Before we open the lines, some of you lawmakers, yes, maybe somebody say you just in the hotel like Bobo. You need to be looking at some of these small things and get a bill. Take it to your colleagues so that these things become a law. So, like, for instance, a national beach protection law. So you can prefer that bill as a lawmaker. Because this beach or these beaches that we are talking about, or the preservation of our beaches, is not only one man's thing. All of us, one way or the other, we are affected. And the country is at risk because the erosion, the sea erosion is not playing. It's clearing. Those that are along the coastal line, it's clearing their homes. Yeah, West Point there, it's almost done. Nukuta is next. And other areas. So you can prefer that bill. The National Beach Protection Law will be something good for some of you to prefer. At least let people remember you for something that when you were serving as a lawmaker, you brought up the bill and it's now into law. The bill is now into law. Yes. The preservation of our beach or beaches. So the National Beach Protection Law, you can work on that. Prefer that bill. So the lines are now activated. 0887-105-105, 0778-665-073, 0778-665-073, 0887-105-105 are numbers to call. And let's have the conversation here. We've been asking these questions that need answers. What is the biggest threat facing Liberia's beaches today? Call and let's have the conversation right here on Environmental Hour on Love FM 105.1. 0778-665-073, 0887-105-105 are numbers to call. While I wait your calls, let's get in depth and provide more information to you. It's very important that we get to do this. So, yeah, some solutions to protect Liberia's beaches. Because the future of Liberia beaches can be protected through strong enforcement of environmental laws, like we just said. Strong enforcement of environmental laws. When you are caught defecating on the beach, when you are caught throwing dirt on the beach, when you are caught building on the shoreline, you must be punished. Proper coastal zone planning. And that falls within the public works and that of EPA jurisdiction. Let's go to the line and talk to this person. Hello? 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 I'm not getting you, please. Please be audible. Hello? Hope you can call back. Yeah, hope you can call back. 0778-665-073, 0887-105-105 are numbers to call and form part of the program, The Environmental Hour, here on Love FM 105.1 with me, Rufus Divine Cannon. So we say strong enforcement of environmental laws. Let's get to the line and talk to this person. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir. Your name and you join us from where?
Yes, with introduction. As usual, I'm George Imane calling from Freeport.
Let's hear you, bro.
Okay, thank you very much. It is indeed, Liberia is blessed with a lot of beaches and so forth for tourism. But I want to appeal to the government who will make law that will essay the excreting of our people for the beaches and so forth. You know, before anything is done, we should know the root cause. It's a very good thing for laws to be made. But before the laws are made, we should know the root cause. The government, charitable organizations, philanthropists, the lawyers themselves have something to do. First, I can remember in Maryland, Harper City, the state major during ex-president George Weah's administration, the state major then wanted to institute similar laws to accept our people from poverty. The people are very poor. And those houses that they build never had expectorate, rooms. So I have advised, similarly already you are called, and advised that before this law be implemented, government needs to build excretory rooms that which will restrict everybody to go in there to defecate. And, it was not hard. See, it is not good for young women to be toileting together at the beach. And also, as you said, hygienically is not a good thing. But we need to do things according to the rules and law. We have to respect the human being themselves who will prevent it. You cannot tolerate yourself. You don't have, if nothing is done. And these laws are made. You see, even in the homes, toilet will be found all over. And that is my humble advice. Besides, Liberia is blessed, as I said. There's a place called Garaway. In Garaway, there's a massive land under the sea. That can host almost maybe, 75 houses. You see, good area. And other places like Ragtown, Fishtown, you see the beaches, we see that, Liberia is blessed. But with all the money people that we have, you cannot see anybody organizing any good thing, but to criticize, those, enemy to progress. And I say those patriotic citizens, when somebody doing something, they will not do anything, but they will criticize bitterly. This government is doing well. The government cannot do it all. But I am certainly praying on behalf of Liberia. Even if they don't have to be moved in the future, the person who will succeed, this government should be a very hearted president like our incumbent president, President Joseph Nima Bwaka. The manner in which he's developing this nation, Liberia is blessed. But, alien immigrants are destroying our forests. gold mining, all these things.
We're paying attention. Let's stick to the discussion now. We're looking at the beach. We have the
Yes,
time to
of
talk
course,
about
of course.
forestation.
Okay. Sorry, all these things are what bringing hazard. You know, saying the same money I can remember the shepherd. The same money, you know, because of the same money, the lake went blossom. According to historical information that I have gotten, the River Hoffman was dried, and which of course a little bit demarcated out of the shepherd. This time around, the lake instantly, you know, broke out and carried along. And since that time, I haven't seen anything being done in Harper City. The decentralization of this country is very important. Moria and these counties, Grand Bassa, Cape Mount, these countries are not the only countries. The southeastern region is slightly forgotten about. These things that you are talking happening down there. But most of the projects are just been, you know, on the side. So please, I am saying this. Thank you for the privilege you have given me. I'm saying this because there is people. Maryland was a country before. And through Australia recently, a John Liberia. Please.
Okay, my brother. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate your
much.
participation.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Let's get a few more of your calls, then we'll call it a day. We're looking at Liberia beaches. How can we preserve our beaches? What are some of the practices? Like we made mention of those practices and some of the things that we need to do to upkeep our beaches. Yeah, let's get to the line and talk to this person. Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
Your name and join us from where?
I'm
John your time, long time. Welcome. We are discussing Liberia beaches. What needs to be done to preserve our beaches?
Yeah, my brother, I listen to you. Well, I want to say happy July 26th to you guys in Silo and our spirit around the world and those are watching. Yeah, actually, what you saying is important to the society and Liberian with lack of system. I want to think that carrying Liberian beyond. Liberian people, we are blessed with a lot of things. Today, resources are in this country, people taking it finish. And also, one thing I want to do is for the government, I want to recommend is this shop that they pay around the beach. I think that they have to take from around the beach. But if we have many people in this country, Mr. Europe, they have to sort of pay something around the beach. There people to go rent it. Or somebody will come for where is a million Grand Tide, Grand Bazaar will come, they pay this shop around the beach. Now, the other name living there, no good bar room. At the end of the day, when they chat after that father over, I want to do this, they will go down our business. At the end of the day, so the priest for now error. Now, what making it saying also increasing the blue up. So, I want the money people in a year. They are pay hotty or Google hotty around the PJ. People will go PJ. Well, around the people, that's going to be. So, I want to have nothing. That will be all that was this out that go to West Point. You could see. Would I even want to go back there again? So, I've seen we have to take consideration in this country that we have to protect to put system in place because you now have to say how to work on.
Okay. Okay, Janje. Thank you so much. Your points are well taken. We appreciate you and happy July 26th. Okay, Janje. Thank you so much. Janje is one of our ardent followers. Everywhere we go, he's always chipping in. So we say a solution to protect Liberia's beaches